Begin in Uttar Pradesh. Now, a passport officer in Lucknow allegedly rejected the application of an interfaith couple and asked the husband to convert to Hinduism. The victim alleges that although she had all the documents in place, yet her application was blocked. Later, in a series of tweets, the woman described how she and her husband were allegedly shamed by the passport officer.
I was in a very good mood, honestly, because I was hoping that everything will be okay because I had all my documents. This man at that counter, he looked at my document and the first thing that he said to me was that, "Oh, you married a Muslim man. It's not possible for you to get a passport." I said, "Why? What's the matter?" And he said that because you haven't changed your name.
Now, the regional passport officer of Lucknow in his tweet has assured appropriate action against the person involved, and that their concerns of the couple would be addressed. Let's go across now to my colleague Amir Haq, joining us on the phone line. Amir, so then we've heard a response now from the RPO. Take us through what exactly the RPO has now promised.
Sorry, Viren, I couldn't hear you. Could you repeat the question?
Okay, I was asking you, take us through what exactly the RPO has promised.
Well, the resident passport officer has action in the case. In fact, he's ordered a preliminary probe in the office itself. But so far, we haven't really heard from him as far as an official version from his side is concerned. It is only through sources within the passport office that we hear that an inquiry has been ordered. But yes, definitely a very deplorable situation here in passport office, wherein this particular officer who did not belong to the outsourced team of the Tata Consultancy Services, but was in fact an employee of the passport office, was in fact a government employee who behaved in this manner with the couple who had approached them for making of their passports, and the kind of argument that he used to kind of embarrass them there is definitely very, very shocking. So it definitely warrants a strict action from the side of passport authorities here in Lucknow. Also because both the victims have in fact tweeted tagging the Prime Minister's office as well as the Ministry of External Affairs. So we still are to hear from the Ministry of External Affairs as far as action that they contemplate against the official involved.
Right, and this is rather unheard of in a country that an officer, an employee of the government would act in this manner and reject somebody's passport merely because they married someone from another faith or refused to convert, as per what this couple is saying, to another religion.
Well, absolutely. And what is more shocking is that they have kept both the passports on hold. They haven't really given out any cogent explanation as far as taking this action. And in fact, no rules within the rules and bylaws that concern making of the passport actually allow for this kind of an action. And this was something that was confirmed by both the victims with the passport authorities there. A number of other officials there on the spot told them that their papers are in order. There's nothing that is missing, and therefore, they can go ahead and get their passport done. But it was perhaps only because of this particular official, who in the past also has indulged in similar kind of arguments with other people as well. That was, in fact, agreed to and reported by his colleagues as well. It was only because of that their passport had been stalled. So we are still to hear from the passport authorities, because both the husband and wife had been asked by passport authorities to approach their office again this morning. We are still to hear from them as to the kind of reprieve that they get from the passport authorities.
Right. One does hope that action is taken if indeed what this couple is saying is proved to be true. Thanks, Amir, for joining us.